An introduction to the Mitsubishi Light Commercial range by Evan Green, Automotive Industry Authority, author and international rally driver.
Hello. Mitsubishi is introducing a number of top-class new models onto the Australian market. Triton, Express, Star Wagon. And a nice surprise, which we'll have a look at in just a few moments. These are the vehicles to meet the challenge and to create new opportunities in the marketplace. Now, let's look at them one by one. Now, there's little doubt, in the short term at least, that the price of imported vehicles is going to keep on rising. And you all know what that means. At the worst, potential buyers go into a state of shock. At the best, they become very discriminating. So to stay in front, a product has to keep improving. Now, here's an example of that principle in action, the surprise I was telling you about, the brand spanking new Pajero ND. The new Pajero retains the best of the previous model, the strong styling, the rugged reliability, and comfort unmatched by any of its rivals. But now, Pajero gains the edge through a few important changes, particularly in the hard work department. And there's a limited slip differential now standard on both the short wheelbase and the long wheelbase deluxe models. Diesel power's been boosted with the option of a 2.5-litre Astron turbo diesel engine. That means Pajero maintains its lead in the power department in this class of vehicle. But what about this? Something a lot of people have been waiting for, an automatic Pajero. The transmission's Mitsubishi's advanced 4-speed auto with electronic overdrive. That doesn't do the fuel economy any harm either. The interior's been upgraded generally with improved trim, a new centre console. The heater switches are located more conveniently now. The old 2-pinion differential's been replaced by a 4-pinion diff, and there are new diff gear ratios front and rear. Each of these changes has been designed to improve the Pajero and to enhance its outstanding reputation for rugged reliability. These seats feel more comfortable as well. They're thicker and wider than the seats in the last Pajero, and they really give support just where it's needed. On the deluxe models, these 16-inch chrome wheels are standard with speed-rated steel radials fitted. And there are new colour combinations and pinstriping for an attractive visual effect. Nothing succeeds like success, but how do you find a successor to a success? In other words, a follow-up to a champion act. Well, there's no doubt that the L300 range has been enormously successful for Mitsubishi. And now, here is a whole new generation of vehicles, the new generation Express van and the new generation Star Wagon. These are the vehicles that will carry the Mitsubishi challenge in the van and 8-seater markets right through the rest of the 80s. New styling, new power, new comfort, and most important of all, a new standard of safety. In recent times, there's been some concern about the safety of forward control vehicles, particularly as people carriers. Mitsubishi has responded positively and with outstanding results. This has been achieved through the massive resources of Mitsubishi's research, development and engineering expertise, working in conjunction with Mitsubishi Motors Australia Limited. In so doing, Mitsubishi and Mitsubishi Motors Australia Limited have established themselves as industry leaders in light commercial vehicle automotive safety research. This joint cooperation and exchange of technical safety research has resulted in the development of a monocoque body and integral Y-frame construction ensuring both structural strength and impact absorption, unequalled in other similar vehicles. This is the new generation Express van, the cornerstone of the range. As we know, its predecessor achieved leadership in its market sector almost immediately after release. Nowhere more so than among tradesmen and couriers. In other words, people looking for space, reliability, economical running, easy handling in congested city conditions. At the tradesman's entrance, loading can be done easy through this high-lifting one-piece tailgate. It's controlled by gas-filled struts, and there's a measure of protection from the elements as well. Inside, the new Mitsubishi Express van has the greatest load capacity in its class. And if that isn't enough, there's this one, the new high-roof, mid-wheelbase version, with 28% extra load capacity, outclassing its mid-wheelbase rivals, the Hi-Ace, the Urvan and the Econovan. In addition to the near-side sliding door, the mid-wheelbase also features an off-side sliding door for super fast, super convenient unloading. Or for extra toughness, we have the four-wheel drive version, often necessary around construction sites. Welcome to the new Mitsubishi Star Wagon. As you'll see, this wagon's really built for comfort. With this new range of Star Wagons, Mitsubishi is throwing out a new challenge in the market for 8-seaters. And this is just the wagon to do it. Let's not beat around the bush. With the Australian dollar at its current level, imports have become dearer. That's why Mitsubishi have introduced 3 models in the new Star Wagon range. Now there's a choice of wagons to fit just about any budget. From Mitsubishi comes another chapter in the success story of light commercials and four-wheel drives, the all-new Mitsubishi Triton. You can tell at a glance that this vehicle means business. There are obvious styling improvements, and there's a new name as well, Triton. We'll talk about engine and cabin in a few minutes, but for now, let's look at this. The tray is longer, wider, and considerably more spacious than the L200 it supersedes. In fact, Triton has more tray area than any ute or truck in its class, 3.4 square meters. That's more than Hilux, Navara, Courier, Mazda and Rodeo. And here we have another significant advantage, the biggest, lustiest four-cylinder engine in the business. The power units available in the new Triton are the 2.6-litre balance shaft petrol engine and the 2.5-litre balance shaft diesel engine. The petrol version is the famous Astron unit and now features hydraulic lash adjusters. Now, this is such a good motor that Porsche uses the Mitsubishi patents for balance shafts for its 944 series. The diesel version is an Astron, and it's a very saleable option to have in the light commercial range. But the most important thing is that either option gives you the sort of power to do the job properly, and power that the rivals just cannot match. Engineering excellence in chassis design is a prerequisite at Mitsubishi, and this has been a contributing factor in Mitsubishi's success in the heavy truck market, and Triton reflects that philosophy. The ladder formation chassis has been retained with non-parallel side frames and varying profile cross members welded for resistance to twisting, vibration and impact. In other words, this is a tough truck. That famous phrase, "not so squeezy," could well have been written for Triton as well. In fact, Triton has more shoulder room than any other vehicle in this class. We've concentrated mostly on models that will be used for work, but there are variations on Triton that'll be joining the range soon, the new crew cab, for instance. All 9 models are outstandingly good, with features to put them ahead of their rivals in any comparison. I'm convinced that Triton has more of what it takes to be a winner in the light commercial market. More load space, more power, more luxury, more rugged good looks. Mitsubishi Triton, a new breed. The current market conditions are challenging, but I'm sure you know what happens when the going gets tough. Now, Mitsubishi is not a company to leave things to chance, and what we have here is a range of light commercials and 4-wheel drives that I believe are without peer. They're the best in their class. Now, Mitsubishi's reputation for solid yet innovative design, engineering and manufacturing means that these vehicles guarantee you a bright future.